What up, everybody? Conservative Nerd here. How you guys doing out there? It's comic day, comic review day. Yesterday was new comic book day, so I got some stuff read, and I'm gonna talk about it and talk about what's going on in the comic book world. I'm wearing my afro wig for cultural appropriation. You know how that goes, and everybody loves cultural appropriation, so I'll jump right in that and enjoy it too. DNC doesn't swear anymore. So, I'm going to swear a lot. So, just to make up for it, Not to say I got anything near his subscribers, but, if you miss his swearing, fuck. There you go, see? I'll give it to you. Where his swearing went is to this channel, and I'm going to start using it more. Because why the fuck not, Might as well. So, hey... So, what did I read this week? I read some stuff. Let's get right into it and talk about what's good and what's shitty, and we'll get right down to the nitty-gritty. Look at that, I fucking rhymed right off the bat, man. Yeah. And Jay-Z's got nothing on me. Gonna rap battle, Jay-Z? Come see me. Boom! Double rhymes. Alright, let's go. Batman and Robin, wedding special. This felt like filler. I'll tell you, these are going to be filler. This wasn't nothing special. This is just a little filler with Robin and Ra's al Ghul, and it kind of felt silly. The Ra's al Ghul stuff just felt thrown in there, and it was okay. It wasn't nothing special. I would call it filler. And I wouldn't run out and grab it and go, oh my god, it's Batman and Robin's wedding special. Yeah, it's filler. Daredevil was good. I have to say that I liked Daredevil. Thought it was pretty good. It's been good. Solo likes to throw a little, stuff in here, a little liberal crap every once in a while, but for the most part, it's been a pretty good book. This one was solid. It's been probably the most solid Marvel book they got. So there you go. X-Men Red Annual is the worst piece of shit in the world. They fight fucking Hot Dog Man. Actually, it's just about Jean becoming how Jean, at the end of Phoenix Resurrection, and the whole annual pretty much like fills in little stuff that happened, and you get to hear her feminist babble and her stupidity, and then they fight Hot Dog Man. Yeah, they go to the park, and then Jean and Nightcrawler go to the park, and the guy throws a hot dog at them because they're mutants. And excuse me, stealing DNC stuff again. The guy throws a hot dog at him and says, blah, blah, fuck you, you fucking mutants, or something. It's all explicit. You can't tell what he's really saying, but it's probably like, you fucking mutant pieces of shit, fucking gene trash, or something like that. And then he chucks a hot dog at him, and then Nightcrawler eats the hot dog and says it tastes like mustard bigotry, and then Jean reams his ass and tells the world that he writes evil stuff to people on the internet when he's at home. Ooh, you write evil stuff? You're racist? Oh, God, this book is terrible. It's just trash. Who the fuck does a hot dog? It was a whole hot dog, too. He hadn't took a bite out of it or none. He just took a hot dog and just chucked it in the bun and with mustard. So he was gonna eat it. And then it was just like, oh, mutants, throw it at him. I don't think you'd throw your hot dog at him. You'd probably just eat your hot dog and shut the fuck up. But, hey, it's Marvel, and they're far left-wing ideologues who are insane, who want to ban everything and hunt white people down in the streets. I think it's what they got to do, making themselves feel virtuous, because they're one of the good ones, They don't make jokes, and they don't say bad things. They're one of the good ones. They're all good. They're all so pure. They're like pure snowflakes. God, I hate them. I just hate that virtuing the bullshit, man. You just write good fucking books. Stop being a fucking piece of shit. You're not special, okay? This whole thing, everybody thinks you're fucking special or something special. You're here to stop racing. No, you know what? Shut the fuck up. Live your fucking life. If you see actual evil racism, then you can jump in and stop it. Until then, just shut the fuck up, okay? You're not a fucking hero. You're just a fucking writer. Write something good. I told you that the cuss words are coming to this channel, okay? No Justice is great. That was a great run. If you haven't read that, pick up the 4-issue when it comes to trade or order them. But man, that was good. Yeah, I had to say I really like it. But that's my type of shit, That's what I like. I like big superhero team, end of the world, us against everything type of shit. That's what I like. That's what I like. Big, imaginative, crazy stories. That's what I enjoy. I don't enjoy Hot Dog Man. I don't enjoy virtue signaling speeches that suck hard. And Tom Taylor's the worst freaking writer, man. God, he's terrible. I know they're putting him on Wolverine when this stupid hump for Wolverine's over. I just got a feeling that he's going on Wolverine and it's going to be rotten. Tom Taylor's the worst. But on to Superman, Man of Steel. Everybody's been worried. Everybody's been a little worried about business. So have I, I mean, after Iron Man 600, that was the worst fucking thing I've ever read. That book was rotten. God, that was horrible. Business just got worse and worse and worse. I thought his last books in Marvel were just horrible. But this was good. Man of Steel, I would say I'd put it up there, man. The first issue was as good as any Superman book I've ever read. And I know that's saying a lot. But man, that was good, man. If the rest of this book is as good as the first issue, man, maybe he needed editors, man. Maybe, because there aren't any at Marvel. And if you go to the editor and say, hey, I'm having trouble with this, they probably just go, we'll put a speech in about how that person's racist. Oh, okay. Yep. But no, it's good, man. I don't know if it's editing. I don't know if it's getting away from the far, far left wingness at Marvel or what. But man, dude. Man of Steel 1 was fucking good. And it was really good. It surprised me because I was not expecting it to be what it was. It was good. A setup perfect, bringing in a new villain. I mean, it was really good. Okay, I read the Hanna-Barberas, man, because I really like the Hanna-Barbera crossovers. I think they can be really fun and enjoyable. The Looney Tunes crossovers, all those crossovers, I enjoy them. I think they're cool. I loved Speed Buggy Flash. That was awesome. I liked the Super Sons of Dynamite. I thought it was really good. The other two, Jabberjaws and Aquaman, they tried to get a little political, which seems silly in a Jabberjaws Aquaman book, but they tried. I liked the Captain Caveman little story at the end, where they kind of tied Captain Caveman in with like the Shazam Wizard and Black Adam and Captain Marvel and all that, and I thought that was kind of cool. I did. I really thought it was kind of cool. I would have liked to seen that be a bigger story, because it could have been really cool. Hong Kong Phooey Black Lightning, I thought it was okay. It was probably my least favorite of the four. Well, Jabberjaws, but here's the difference between Hong Kong Phooey and Jabberjaws. I would probably say the Hong Kong Phooey Black Lightning story is better than the Jabberjaws Aquaman story. But there's a funky Phantom at the end of the Hong Kong Phooey. Oh my god, it's the worst thing I ever read. The Funky Phantom short story at the end of the Hong Kong Phooey Black Lightning book is the worst thing I've ever read. Okay, here's the Funky Phantom. Alright, if anybody knows what the Funky Phantom is, it's a 70s cartoon that was kind of a rip-off of Scooby-Doo, where Ghost hung out with an old Confederate ghost, an old soldier ghost hung out with a bunch of teenagers and they solved crimes. Boom, Scooby-Doo. Alright, in this, they bring back a Confederate soldier so they can tell them about the Constitution. So they can talk about the Constitution, and this guy is telling them, like, they don't need guns, and they're insane, and everybody back there would have thought they were insane for wanting their guns. Why would they want their guns? They already have a militia. It's called the Army. They don't need guns. Seriously, this is an anti-fucking gun. These comic companies are so anti-freedom, so anti-against this Like, yeah, they don't think we should have guns. You shouldn't be allowed to have a gun. You shouldn't be allowed to have freedom of speech. You know what? Fuck you, DC. You know, that shit pisses me off, man. When you fucking take propaganda and shove it in your comic books, it really pisses me off bad. And that really bugs me, you know, when you're like, oh, we're you know, like, why the fuck, you know, come take my gun, Jeff Parker. Come get my gun. You personally can come over and get my gun, Jeff Parker. If you want my gun so bad, why don't you come to my house and get my gun, and I will give it to you. I will give you my gun. I might give you a few bullets with it, but you know how that goes. Because I'm just sick of this shit, man. Come take our guns then. Come take the guns and see what happens. You know, this shit's bullshit. You know, I'm sitting here talking about taking people's guns and, you know, anti-gun books and shit. Did David Hogg write this? No, fuck you. You know, I mean, if you want to have a debate about guns, there's places and formats for it, but just stuff, anti-gun propaganda in your books, just, you know, like, for what? It wasn't entertaining, it wasn't funny, it wasn't enjoyable, what was the point of it? Propaganda. Alright, enough of that shit. So if I had to rate the Hanna-Barberas, I'd probably say Speed Buggy Flash was number 1. Super Sons was pretty good with Dino Mutt. That would be second. Jabberjaws would have been third just because it pissed me off as bad as Hong Kong Phooey Black Lightning with that funky Phantom bullshit. Oh, it pissed me off so bad. That was garbage. Killer Be Killed was awesome. Holy shit, if you haven't read that, if you haven't read that, man, that is great. That's about as good as comics get. And the ending of that left me like, holy shit, what? Huh? So, yeah. Whoa, what the fuck, ending. And, yeah, that's about what I read this week. Some good stuff and some bad stuff. You know, it's the usual week of comics. You know, and the funny thing is I don't set out to read anything bad. Well, I guess I knew X-Men Red was going to be rotten. I mean, fuck, dude. It's Evil Hot Dog Man. That book's been rotten, though. Tom Taylor can't write. You know, Tom Taylor can't write. They gave him a pet Wolverine. Okay, you know you're a hack when you give the character named Wolverine a pet Wolverine, and now you made it talk, so you're a hack. But yeah. Oh, Cyberfrog. EBS has got his Cyberfrog up. The Indiegogo's up. If you want to support that, I would. It looks awesome. It's going to be awesome. It's EBS. It looks great. Cyberfrog Blood Honey, and it should be awesome. That's up. And that's probably going to be one of the coolest things coming out, you know. And, yeah, we're better off with Kickstarters than we are with picking up books. To tell you the truth, they're garbage. You know, you're paying $4 or $5 a book. And, you know, they're not that good. You're better off supporting a Kickstarter every month, you know. I mean, that's all I can say is support the people that give a shit. Support the people that care. Support the people that want to break in. It's like, they cast Jamie Foxx as Spawn, and I see a lot of people are excited about it. Me? I don't like it. I don't like it, and here's why. Bringing in Big Star to play a role like that sucks. Because first off, Jamie Foxx don't need the money. He doesn't need a big role. All he's going to do is come in and change shit to fit Jamie Foxx. And they're going to say, okay, because he's Jamie fucking Foxx. They would bring in an unknown. You know, Jamie Foxx isn't bringing one person into Spawn that wasn't going to go see Spawn earlier. You know what I mean? Like, it's stupid. You got a movie like Spawn, it sells itself. You don't need a star. You don't need a star. Cast an unknown. Cast somebody that needs some money. Cast somebody that needs a break. Cast somebody that won't fucking bitch and moan. I'm sorry, but if I was a producer, I wouldn't want a star. Especially for a movie that already has a following. I don't get it. You know, you already have a following. You don't need Jamie Foxx. Fuck Jamie Foxx. I'd rather have somebody that isn't going to be a pain in the ass on set. I'd rather have somebody that isn't going to want to change shit. I'm going to have somebody that isn't going to run their fucking mouth. You know, and tell fans they're racist. You know, Jamie Foxx is the worst casting you could have went with. I don't want a star. I want somebody that is happy to be there. And if you get a star, you're getting somebody that isn't happy to be there because there's somebody that's getting paid like $80 million, taking up your whole budget. Yeah, fuck that. No, Jamie Foxx is terrible casting. It kind of makes me not really even excited to see Spawn now because I got a feeling it'll just be Jamie Foxx's movie. Look at Lone Ranger. Lone Ranger should have been a great movie. Should have been awesome. And it looked good. Could have been great. It had cool moments in it. But what happens? Johnny Depp comes in and changes everything around, drags the movie down, pads it with bullshit. That's what you're going to get, man. I'm sorry, but you bring in actors like that, you're going to bring in problems. And that's what I see with Spawn. Well, that's me with the comic news, comic reviews, what came out, what was up. Either tomorrow or Saturday, hopefully. Maybe even later tonight. I don't know. We'll see. I got another comic review coming. I got an Invincible review. And I'm almost done with that. Volume 1. I'm going to read 1 through 12 on Invincible and then get you guys a review up. I'm almost done. I only got like a few more issues to go. And I'll get that up either tonight, tomorrow, or Saturday. You know, depending on how shit goes. Then I got a couple more books to review. And anything you guys want reviewed, you know, movies, comics, hit me up in the comment section. I'll get a review on it, you know, and hit it up for you, man. Because that's what I do. And thanks for watching, guys. As always, man, I appreciate it. I appreciate the views. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate negative comments. I don't like me. Negative comment me. I don't care. It's cool, man. It's freedom of speech, dude. You're allowed to do whatever you want in this country for now. For now.